For narcissists, you are a person who is difficult to forget and replace. Hey there, everyone. Welcome aboard to our channel. We're thrilled to have you join us for this feature presentation. Thank you for sticking around to catch this film. Our channel is dedicated to unraveling the enigma of narcissistic behavior and shedding light on their actions. Today, we're delving deep into the intriguing question of why a narcissist just can't seem to forget about you and struggles to find a genuine replacement in their life. At some point, every narcissist is confronted with the stark reality that they've lost someone truly significant. This individual isn't just another fleeting presence in their life. They're someone the narcissist feels they can't live without. The loss of this person shatters their world, leaving them yearning to reclaim what they'd lost. This person isn't just a mere acquaintance. They serve as a primary pillar of emotional support for the narcissist. Moreover, they possess a unique ability to navigate and comprehend the narcissist's often tumultuous inner world. It's at this juncture that the narcissist often realizes, perhaps sooner than expected, that finding someone else to fill the void left by this person might be an insurmountable task. But is this realization rooted in truth, or is it merely a fabrication of the narcissist's mind? Did they truly believe that you were their soulmate, the one individual capable of satisfying all their needs and desires? Imagine if you had a sneak peek into the playbook of a narcissist when it comes to choosing a partner. You might reconsider being the main character in this narrative. In this video, I delve into the traits that a narcissist values most in a partner or significant other. However, when this seemingly ideal partner realizes their true worth and bravely steps away from the toxic grip of the narcissist, or when the narcissist decides to let them go in pursuit of someone they deem better, things take an intriguing turn. When a narcissist loses someone of profound significance, their behavior often takes a sharp departure from the norm. Suddenly, they may find themselves contemplating and critiquing their own actions. This departure from their typical self-centered mindset is unfamiliar territory for narcissists. Losing someone crucial to their mental well-being forces them to introspect, a task they're not accustomed to. This process of self-examination is anything but simple for narcissists. It requires them to confront their vulnerabilities and acknowledge their reliance on others for emotional fulfillment. Such introspection strikes at the core of their belief in their invincibility and self-sufficiency, causing them profound distress. Moreover, the prospect of never finding another individual who can offer the same level of emotional support and connection challenges their confidence in their charm and manipulative prowess in maintaining relationships. Coming to terms with this reality can plunge the narcissist into feelings of solitude and desperation, prompting them to explore various avenues to either reconcile with the lost individual or swiftly replace them. However, their efforts often fall short of rekindling the profound connection they once shared. While some narcissists swiftly recognize the depth of their longing for the departed person, others may traverse through multiple relationships before realizing that no one else can measure up to their former counterpart. This leads me to ponder whether narcissists genuinely experience love for those they deem indispensable. The answer is nuanced. Narcissists don't comprehend love in the conventional sense. Their cognitive framework operates differently. Their pursuit stems from a genuine need for something they perceive as vital for their well-being. Narcissistic individuals are perpetually in search of what's termed narcissistic supply, encompassing various desires ranging from physical attributes like attractiveness and sex to material possessions such as wealth and social connections, or even intangible assets like knowledge and access to specific social circles. However, among all these desires, the craving for pity reigns supreme. Regardless of deserving it or not, they harbor a profound craving for affection and admiration. Any narcissist can attest to recognizing individuals capable of fulfilling this need, yet the intensity of this need varies significantly among them. Often labeled as their own worst adversaries, narcissists struggle to sustain such relationships due to their inherent shortcomings. They frequently sabotage the relationships that offer them the affection and nurturing they desperately crave, driving away those who genuinely care about them. Additionally, narcissists engage with others in a distinct manner, seeking to absorb the beauty and joy of life through their companions. Individuals who exude brightness, happiness, and empathy hold particular allure for them. Ideally, narcissists would aspire to embody these qualities themselves, radiating love and positivity. However, faced with the impossibility of such transformation, they settle for the next best option, aligning themselves with these compassionate individuals. Yet, this approach is fraught with challenges. Narcissists often grow bored quickly, constantly seeking novel experiences, even at the expense of jeopardizing existing relationships. The crux of the issue lies in how narcissists perceive relationships, merely as a means to fulfill their desires. They select individuals to enter their lives based solely on the traits or resources they provide, such as social status, emotional support, or other forms of narcissistic gratification. People are valued not for their intrinsic qualities, but for the utility they offer. This relentless pursuit of gratification from relationships exposes the narcissist's profound disregard for genuine connection and understanding of others. As long as you possess the traits or resources desired by the narcissist, their perception of you undergoes a significant transformation, usually for the worse. They begin to view you as their possession, expecting your perpetual availability to fulfill their needs whenever they choose to focus on you again. This sense of entitlement leads them to anticipate your unwavering contribution without any expectation of reciprocity. Narcissists harbor such a strong entitlement mentality that they overlook the very real possibility of permanently losing access to a crucial source of supply. Narcissists seldom contemplate the notion of losing someone of significance in their lives. Consequently, when they are deprived of a once deemed indispensable source of supply, they descend into desperation. In a bid to evade confronting the harsh reality of their situation, they may resort to self-destructive behaviors such as substance abuse, promiscuity, or developing other dependencies. Their anguish exacerbates their plight, exacerbating their loss of control. In some instances, seeking psychiatric intervention becomes imperative to restore a semblance of normalcy to their lives. Despite the chaos, the individual who held immense importance in the narcissist's life continues to occupy their thoughts. Convinced of their perfect compatibility, the narcissist finds it impossible to forget about them or secure a suitable replacement. Despite this, the narcissist's cravings are inherently insatiable. Their desires are boundless, impossible for anyone to fully satisfy. They harbor a delusional belief that another person could fulfill every one of their whims and needs, a notion that defies reason. However, the reality is that fulfilling their desires or securing a new partner fails to bring them genuine happiness or alleviate their unhappiness. The narcissist remains ensnared in a perpetual cycle of craving more, finding no true contentment in what they possess. Despite incessantly seeking the perfect partner, they remain incapable of deriving genuine happiness or fulfillment from any relationship they forge. This perpetual cycle underscores the contradiction inherent in their approach to relationships. Ultimately, the narrative of the narcissist and their ceaseless pursuit of narcissistic gratification is a melancholic tale of self-inflicted harm and longing for unattainable desires. No matter how diligently they strive, They remain trapped in a cycle of discontentment that defines their existence. If this exploration into the narcissist's psyche intrigued you, please remember to like, comment, and share your thoughts below. Your engagement aids in our understanding of these complex subjects and enables us to disseminate our insightful findings to a wider audience. Additionally, if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel to access more content like this in the future. Thank you for your ongoing support and for joining the discussion today. We all share a natural yearning for recognition, attentive listening, and appreciation as unique individuals. Yet, what happens when this desire for acceptance transforms into an unhealthy obsession with ourselves? When self-absorption reaches a point where we're willing to deceive and harm others in our relentless pursuit of personal desires. Unfortunately, narcissistic behavior embodies this ethical dilemma, and chances are we've all encountered someone who fits this description. If you've ever been exploited by a narcissist, you understand the profound pain it can cause. However, what if there were a way to shift the dynamics and make them reckon with the consequences of their actions? Let me emphasize, seeking revenge is never a virtuous path to pursue. Nevertheless, there are strategies you can employ to protect yourself and establish healthy boundaries when dealing with a narcissistic individual. Here are 10 effective tactics for navigating the complexities of relationships with narcissists. 1. Harnessing the power of indifference. Ignoring a narcissist can be a powerful strategy, causing discomfort due to their intense focus on self-importance. Employing both direct and indirect forms of indifference, such as not responding to their communications or allowing them to infiltrate your life, can yield beneficial outcomes. By refusing to acknowledge their words and emotions, you dismantle their perceived authority, leaving them feeling powerless, their ultimate fear. 2. Rising above negative criticism. Rise above the negative comments of narcissists and refuse to let them impact your sense of self-worth. Narcissists often derive perverse satisfaction from cynically critiquing others. While it may be challenging to remain impervious to their criticism, especially if your self-esteem is fragile, it is crucial to recognize that their disparagement merely reflects their own deep-seated flaws and insecurities. 3. Cultivating self-assurance and confidence. Develop self-assurance and confidence as a shield against narcissistic individuals. These individuals tend to avoid those who exude self-assuredness and competence. Their strategy involves diminishing others to mask their own shortcomings, seizing every opportunity to criticize in an attempt to assert superiority. As your self-confidence flourishes, their ability to affect or control you diminishes. By questioning their unwarranted self-assurance or sense of superiority, you place them on the defensive, making it considerably more challenging for them to ensnare you. In the intricate dance of dealing with narcissistic individuals, it's crucial to approach with finesse and resilience. The art lies in preserving your emotional well-being while adeptly establishing boundaries. Armed with these strategies, you hold the keys to shield yourself from the detrimental effects of narcissistic manipulation. Moreover, an ingenious way to rattle their ego is to exude your own radiant happiness. The inherently self-centered nature of narcissists makes them averse to witnessing the success and joy of others, as it shifts the spotlight away from their self-absorption. By authentically embracing your own happiness and fulfillment, you signal that their insatiable hunger for attention holds no sway over you. Additionally, defy the urge to seek validation or accolades from a narcissist. Redirect your energy towards people and pursuits that genuinely bring you delight. Recognize that narcissists remain indifferent to your joy, and disturbingly, find satisfaction in your distress. Their callous behavior stems from a desire to elevate their own sense of worth. Refuse to let them dampen your spirits or rob you of happiness. Furthermore, promptly decline their requests without hesitation. Narcissists harbor an unquenchable thirst to be the focal point, and they'll go to great lengths to preserve that status. While the temptation to appease their demands might arise, providing unwarranted attention only fuels their sense of entitlement and perpetuates their self-centered conduct. The most potent countermeasure is to withhold compliance, prioritize your own needs, and dismiss their desires. Once a narcissist realizes they can't extract what they crave from you, they swiftly move on to their next target. As the sixth point, disregard their words. Narcissists frequently prioritize their own needs, employing verbal cruelty to wound your emotions or incite anger. It is crucial to understand that their hurtful words do not reflect your worth. Rather, they manipulate language to deflect their problems and shift blame onto you. Hold on to your inherent superiority, resolutely refusing to let their comments erode your self-perception. Denying them the satisfaction of witnessing your reaction strengthens your resilience. Summon the courage to say no without succumbing to guilt. Narcissists exploit others, reveling in their control and satisfaction of personal desires. They shamelessly instill guilt in their victims, insinuating insufficient efforts to fulfill their happiness. However, you possess the power to defend yourself by uttering a simple no. Do not be burdened by guilt or ensnared by their manipulative traps. Prioritize your well-being, recognizing that narcissists are solely focused on their self-interest. As the eighth point, embrace honesty without apology. When confronted by a narcissist attempting to belittle or undermine your self-worth, it's common to feel anger and the urge to apologize. However, apologizing only reinforces the narcissist's behavior and perpetuates the cycle of humiliation. It implies condoning and validating their inappropriate actions. Never apologize for staying true to yourself, even if it momentarily brings discomfort. Stand firm and refuse to let the narcissist diminish your worth through disagreement. Remember, qualities like respect, love, and kindness are inherent and extend to all, regardless of the narcissist's opinions. Their approval holds no significance. Moving on to the ninth point, confrontation and accountability. Narcissists harbor an inflated sense of superiority, resistant to any form of criticism, even if constructive. It's crucial to address the impact of their actions on others and set firm boundaries. Direct, face-to-face communication is essential to hold narcissists accountable for their behavior. This approach not only minimizes the harm caused by their behavior, but also encourages reflection and increased responsibility. Given their skill at manipulation and deflecting blame, narcissists often shift responsibility onto others or external circumstances. Confronting them about their wrongdoings or impoliteness is vital for asserting yourself. Excessive kindness may inadvertently fuel their negative behavior, and they might avoid situations exposing their insecurities. To thwart manipulation by a narcissist, adhere steadfastly to your principles. The establishment of clear and unyielding boundaries becomes crucial since a narcissist remains indifferent to others' opinions. Despite their initial pleasant demeanor, be vigilant, as they may attempt to exploit you with unwarranted demands or seek undeserved favors. Do not succumb to their tactics. A straightforward no or "I'm sorry, but that is not possible" should suffice. Should a narcissist persist in contacting you or seeking your company, you reserve every right to cease communication or remove yourself from their presence. Narcissists fervently shield their fragile self-esteem by avoiding circumstances that could potentially dismantle their carefully constructed image or subject them to criticism. Their efforts to preserve this facade match their pursuit of societal advancement. To break free from a narcissist's grip, it might be necessary to sever all ties and completely expunge their presence from your life. Remember, establishing firm boundaries and resolutely resisting their demands is the most potent shield against their manipulative tactics. We value your time spent watching this video. If you found it helpful, please consider leaving a comment, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to our channel. Your engagement and support are immensely appreciated. For narcissists, you are a person who is difficult to forget and replace. Hey there,